Happy Dookie season.
Is it Dookie season again already?
I think it is.
By now, when this comes out, will Dookie season be over?
Probably, but there was I got full Dookie season when I went to use the bathroom.
Oh, season's greetings. What? What is that?
Dookie season.
Literally, that's what's his name? The fucking
Vincent Price.
yes, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I knew I was literally gonna point there, and I was like, he knows.
Skids and turds are everywhere.
Well, when I opened the toilet, that's the sound that I got because there were fartifacts, as I call them, left in the toilet. Again, ATC, it's got a real problem around here.
The bathroom I used had a Diet Coke on top of the toilet paper dispenser.
Oh, hey, that's a communal Diet Coke. Everybody take a sip.
Aaron, do you drink Diet Coke?
While you take
No.
a shit.
I threw it away, but then instantly regretted touching it, but I did wash my
That
hands.
is leftovers from the table read last night.
Who leaves a Diet Coke at the shitter? You just got to take it right to the trash.
We have our suspects. We've got Gary Cole.
Gary Cole. That'd be
Rob-
great, dude.
Rob
If Gary
Hubel.
Cole was taking a dump and just left the Diet Coke on the toilet. I love Gary Cole.
Can we call them all and see if they left the Diet? Say, hey, you left your Diet Coke here.
I don't have their numbers.
Did you meet Gary Cole?
I did, yeah.
He's
meet
the
Dion
best,
Cole.
dude. I love Gary Cole.
Yeah.
Dude, by the way, would you, if somebody, and this is kind of a cool thing, it's like altruism, so you go to a public restroom.
Let's see where this is going.
And there is there's a good drink. Maybe it's an expensive drink or something, and there's a note on it that says communal drink. Take one sip and then set it back on the toilet paper dispenser. Would you partake?
Absolutely not.
What if it's alcohol where you're like, whatever's in there is probably going to be killed?
That's what you think, yeah, but how much percentage of alcohol does it need to be?
I
It
would
needs
do
to be
it.
straight rubbing
What if
alcohol.
it was an elixir that said something like this will enhance blah, blah, blah? You would do it. You would pay for it.
I'm not drinking toilet elixirs.
You
It's
might.
not-
You'd consider it.
But what if they said this elixir, when you walk out of here, you'll be like whatever your dream scenario is. You get three wishes that you make in the restroom after drinking it.
Yeah, then obviously I'm
But
drinking it.
you'll put your mouth on an asshole. What's worse?
I know it's a person that I like.
But
It's
you-
asshole.
I think the Diet Coke's probably pretty clean.
I think
Just one pair of lips.
I have my spray, so I could spray off the rim. I would take the drink. I would sip it.
for the wishes.
They're like, hey, kill some time, have a drink.
Dude,
and
by the
then
way,
On us.
this may be your sweetest deal so far. All you have to do is drink a Diet Coke in a toilet, and you get 3 wishes.
What if it's unopened? It's an unopened, just a row of
Hell
unopened.
yeah, I gotta drink it unopened.
But it's still in the duty.
I'm gonna wash it off.
In
Wash
the
off the
sink?
top. Yeah, wash off the top and drink it.
Aaron, would you do it? A Diet Coke that comes with 3 wishes, but it's open and it's sitting next to the toilet. It says, take one sip, please.
I'd honestly do it if it said, you take one sip of this and you'll have the best shit of your life, and your
You probably will. It makes
and
you
your
sick as a
and
dog.
your colon will be clean. You
Instantly.
Again,
no
these
problem.
are all possibilities just from the fecal matter that will accumulate on the rim.
No one gets food doo-doo poisoning and says, I just had the best shit of my life.
Not
Okay.
Not instantly either.
They also go, that was hell. They'd have never said, I feel like $1,000,000. I had the best shit of my life.
I'm gonna
in
go
there.
back to that sushi restaurant and say thank you.
It cleans you out, man.
Could you imagine someone being like, I got food poisoning? You know, bright side of the cloud, fucking best shit of my life.
How mad would you be if you read this Diet Coke and on it, just handwritten note, it says 3 wishes, take one sip, please, allow others to partake. You go, that's disgusting. Then you see a CNN article like about 5 people have these 3 dream wishes come true after drinking Diet Coke.
You'd be beside yourself.
Yeah, you'd be pissed.
You know what would be a great thing? You're a billionaire. This is another billionaire great prank idea. You take a sip. Now there's like a recording device in the can so they know if you took a sip, and then you speak the 3 wishes into the can. Then the billionaire makes them come true.
How is the billionaire gonna make me fly?
He could probably put you up to like a hot air balloon or something.
He'll take you to one of those jets, the
at the mall.
no, the jets that do the they climb up and then you can float.
Or I'll give you the squirrel suit, throw you out of a plane.
That would be terrifying.
But also,
He's like, well, you wanted it.
but think
you
about
made the
this.
wish.
That's not flying. That's gliding.
Yeah, but maybe it's
That's what
not.
you're saying.
Maybe it's like maybe it's not the exact wish you want. But do you know how much it costs to go on that like Russian plane that they dive bomb so that
How much is it?
It's a lot of fucking money. So he gives it to you for free. So you do fly for like briefly. You're floating.
Okay.
So that's actually a big thing. And then what's your other wish? Give me 3 wishes.
He wants to live
You
in
wanna
Burbank.
fly?
He wants to live in
I
Burbank.
want to have a house in Burbank.
Buys you a house in Burbank.
I can't believe I go to bed at night praying for a house in Burbank, by the way, and for everyone to be healthy and happy. All my friends to have success.
So the billionaire makes that happen. What's your third wish?
Oh, jeez.
Because this is a real thing that could happen. This is like a Mr. Beast type. I should pitch this to Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast takes on shitters.
You know what? Maybe he can help me finally get that 8-incher. How about that?
He could send you to Tijuana, get the surgery.
Why doesn't he send me to a good doctor outside of Tijuana?
Tijuana.
Why do I have to go to
That's
Tijuana?
all-
Why is a
that's-
billionaire sending me to Tijuana for penis enlargement surgery?
That's where his insurance plan.
Why are all of the hair transplant places in Turkey?
Yeah.
This one city of Turkey. What if there's a one place in Mexico
type of-
that's just like every billboard is all about enhanced dongs?
What kind of insurance is he have? Blue Cross Blue Cheese?
Blue cheeks?
Dr. Dinky in Tijuana.
Wait,
a man named Dr. Dinky. He's got a punch card for penis enlargements. The
He's
10th
like,
one's free.
You recommend a friend, get some money off.
what if it's Blue Cross Blue Balls?
And what does that do?
That's your insurance. You get Tijuana Dick. But I'm saying, how great would that be? How great would it be?
That's your insurance. You get Tijuana Dickens.
Tijuana Dick
That's all
insurance.
it covers. They're like, we cover nothing else.
You get
But you
this-
will be able to.
By the way, American
People would
men
do it.
would waste so much money
Oh,
on dick
yeah.
insurance if that was a separate thing.
Oh,
Yes.
it'd be
If you
crazy.
get erectile dysfunction, you could file a claim. My dick doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's broken.
I got to take it to the shop.
Yeah.
But then, they like start looking around. They start looking in your windows to see if you're faking it.
That's
For
true.
workman's comp.
I love this.
Is it a private investigator over to see if
It's workman's cum.
he's loading in a refrigerator with his broken penis?
No, what if he sees you fucking?
Oh, he goes,
This guy's fucking. He better be limp. He better be shoving it in there limp.
hey, let me see your limp dick, liar.
Pull it out now. Maybe there's a clause that says they can break it at any time.
Shit.
Make sure that you're.
And wiggle your dick to see how hard it is.
They have a meter.
They have a device that goes on. It's called the best hand job device of all time. They put it on your dick to see if you can get.
That's what the device is called? Best hand job device of all time? .com?
By the way, what a great fucking name for a device. And so they put it on your dick. If you can't get hard,
What's it do though? We don't know.
they put it on your dick and it jerks you off. And then it feels so good, but if you can't get hard, they're like, cool. It's like when you're in the drug testing pool for the UFC or the Olympics. They come to your house at like 3 a.m., wake you up, make you piss. They'll come to your house and be like, give me your dick, put it in the best hand job device in the world. And then if you can't get hard in 15 minutes, they're like, cool, you're still covered.
Okay. You're like, anyone can get it. Normally, anyone would be hard in
Rock
this
hard in at least
weird
15 minutes.
clinical environment where someone put a hand job robot in your wiener.
They have like a super hot chick who's like playing with herself in front of you with the hand job device.
What if
Yeah.
you're gay?
And if you're gay, they have a super hot dude just beating his meat.
What if you're pan?
Then you got pansexuals. They got whatever you
That's
need.
so expensive, by the way.
Can you imagine though?
A series of circus performing sexual
But they have
acts.
a van.
Bring them out. Bring the animals out.
They have a whole van full of people. They go, "What are you?" And they go, "All right,
I'm into huge
we
fat
need
ladies.
Larry and fucking Stu come out here."
They take one look at me, they go, all right, we're going to need the fat old lady.
We have what we got. She rarely gets used, so she'll be very happy about this.
Hello, Andrew. Thank you.
Gilf porn is going off, man. People
What does that mean?
People are loving it.
More so than ever.
Finally.
People are loving it. Who besides you?
Finally, It's seeing its day.
Oh, every dinner party I go to, everyone's loving the gilf porn.
Someone said that.
I actually heard it on, NPR has dinner party download where they talked about dinner party conversation, how to be interesting at a dinner party. I listened recently. They said gilf porn's off the hook, so bring it up.
Saying that at a dinner party, by the way,
on NPR.
You guys watch gilf porn?
Guys, it's going off lately. People they'd might get thrown
One
out.
of our listeners sent me a message. Jordan sent me a message saying that Perry
Calavari?
California.
Calavera?
Yeah, that's
No,
it.
I can't. You just ruined it in my head.
I don't know what
Perry
it is.
Caravello.
Perry
Thank you.
Perry Caravici.
I would have never gotten
of
there.
Windy City Heat fame.
He
Don Barris' protege.
I know what you're about to say. I could finish your sentence.
Okay, what is it?
They made him read his porn preferences out loud, and one of them was like, super jacked, muscular gilfs. Working out.
Dude, is it weird you out that you have the same porn taste as Perry Caravello?
I have some of the same porn tastes. Not all.
I have similar too. Vaginas and boobies.
Okay. How this guy's snooze alert with his
Yours,
vagina
I think
boobies.
DeWitt's, yours is very diverse, I think.
It
Covers
is
a
very
broad
diverse.
spectrum.
He's like, when the van pulls up, you're like, bring them all out.
I would say that.
Just park
van.
the van. Park the van inside the room with me. I'll fuck the van.
But this Diet Coke thing, any billionaires out there listening to the show, I mean, I don't know what the legality of having a listening device and a can of Diet Coke while people take dumps is, but this would be a great thing.
The Diet Coke was, they were squeezing it, or like it was dented.
It was a hard shit.
Yeah, I think they were really having trouble. Maybe they bring it in as a grip device.
They might have left it in there for you. Did it say, did you read the bottom? Struggling with that dump?
Squeeze this can of Diet
What if I
Coke.
threw it away and it did say the wish is on the bottom of the can, not on the side?
Maybe Gary Cole. Gary Cole's got a lot of money. He might have been
Eric, can you go look
dreams.
through the trash in the shitter and see if it's a Wish Diet Coke can? There's actually a water bottle on the sink as well, so there's
It is a wish.
might be a separate wishing.
What if your wishes were fulfilled by Wish.com instead? So you got knockoff brand wishes.
What does Wish.com do?
It's a Chinese company that does some of the shittiest knockoff material ever.
Like gifts?
not gifts, like
Wishes.
products, real products. Chinese knockoff real products.
Like Alibaba
Yeah,
Express.
yeah, exactly.
AliExpress like is not like if you buy mountain biking components from there, they're all fake.
Yeah.
They'll have like a Shimano fucking emblem and it's all fucked up on it. and stuff.
yeah. That kind of stuff is like Wish.com.
What about Shine? Sheen?
Sheen? What about?
Is that a Chinese?
I think it's charliesheen.com.
Have you ever been to this website called Shimao?
I have not.
What do they do there?
I think here's some of the sound from it, though.
Is he having sex in that?
I don't think, did he have sex?
Yeah,
Yeah, he had sex with that one fat blonde lady.
He had sex with the boys.
John Candy and drag from that movie?
I don't know if maybe that's an Illuminati conspiracy.
What, that he had sex with the boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were like, we don't want Michael Jackson to get too powerful. He might become president. Michael Jackson's going to run for president.
By the way, amazing rags to riches story there.
They're like, we got to say he molests kids so that we can get him out of the potential presidential race.
Imagine him running for president for real.
Hello, people of America.
American people.
Dude, his debate would be great. His debates, he'd be like,
Hey, I don't know. I like everybody.
You're being so ignorant talking like that.
I believe in dancing and setting up. I believe the children are the future. I believe in amusement parks and everybody's house.
dude, that'd be great.
Come on.
Dude, the amount of government spending to put an amusement park in everyone's
Better
house.
yet, guess what? Everybody gets a chimpanzee. Every family gets a
God,
chimpanzee.
dude, I wouldn't want a chimpanzee at all.
But you have
It doesn't
to take,
matter.
Yeah,
You actually
mandatory.
you
They
get
wear diapers.
You
You
get
have to wear
fined. Like
diapers,
if you don't have health care at the end of the year on your taxes, you get fined for not having a chimp.
Government inspection, show us the chimp.
Yeah, dude, they
Fuck
show up
that,
at 2,
dude.
3 a.m.
Chimp fine.
I would flee the country. I'm serious.
Nope. And now you
Before I have
can't.
to take care of a chimp's
They
dirty
closed our
diaper,
borders,
I'm fleeing
dude.
the fucking country.
You can't fly out even.
Dude, I'll do like the red balloon and that fucking thing about West Germany.
Disney?
East Germany.
Yeah, I had that. I had that video on beta. I had it on beta.
They should, in high school health class, they should give you a chimpanzee as a baby to take care of.
A baby that eats your face off and rips your nuts
as
out?
babies, they're usually all right, but then they grow out.
They're like, this is what it's like if you have a kid. So you have to care for this chimpanzee for 14 years. And at some point, he's going to rip your dick off and kill you.
Yeah.
It's just,
Sounds great, dude.
dude, that would be fantastic. Michael Jackson goes, everybody has a chimp. Come pick up your chimp.
Fuck that, dude. That makes me feel sick.
Come to go to your
You
local-
might get that old guy, the old one with the gray beard that was real famous. He was like,
jacked one?
he was in a mall in like Minnesota or something.
I don't know that.
You're
shit.
worried you're gonna start. You would start making out with it. There.
No, I'm not. And that's really gross, dude. I feel the same way about apes as I do about Steve Brule. They're just gross.
Yeah, but how awesome would this be, dude?
People is subhuman, dude.
Yeah, he is subhuman.
I could picture you doing this though.
I do think Steve Brule, the character, is subhuman to me. Like, he disgusts me.
How dare
He's
you?
a troll
He's a
person.
legend. Dude, you're on your
He's
porch.
not a real person.
You're on your porch in Burbank.
Yeah.
It's you, this fucking 40-year-old chimp,
Okay.
gray beard, and you two are smoking. Have you ever seen a chimp smoke cigarettes?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Okay.
So you two are just smoking
This is
cigarettes on the porch. People drive by and they go, "Oh,
This is
there's
what you want.
There's
This
Andy.
is not what I want.
There's Andy and
You have to change his shitty chimp diaper.
no, he doesn't wear them anymore. He's housebroken.
And they're
There's no housebroken
And they're
chimps.
temperamental. Say you take the last cigarette, he might kill you.
If you leave your window open and you're watching TV, he'll take a dump in his hand and then throw it out the window.
But then he's got duty hands.
They'll fit right
price you
in.
pay.
I'm leaving the country. If
What-
you
what-
make me care for a chimp,
What if they?
What if where you move, they do the same policy?
And also, what if
then
they?
I'll be a man on the run.
No, what if they
rest of my life.
extradite you and when you come back you have to get 2 chips?
Then I'm going to turn into the worst kind of criminal you've ever seen.
I picture you, older guy. You got your buddy Andy too. Andy number 2,
Fuck
the
this.
chimp.
Stop
Smoking
telling me
the
about
cigarette.
having fun with a chimp.
Your cousin
Okay?
could do DMT with a chimp.
I am
that
not
would-
doing
could you
drugs with a
imagine?
chimpanzee.
Do a DMT with a chimp, it would freak the fuck out on you. He would kill you. It'd rip your throat off.
I know.
But don't do it. Don't do it with them. I would love to. I would love to have a chimpanzee to smoke cigarettes with.
I saw Mr. Rogers playing with that Coke. Was it Coco?
Coco, yeah.
The gorilla. I was like, this is crazy. That thing could have gone. He was right up on it.
Do you know why they called him Coco?
After Joey Diaz.
Her.
No, it used to be Cokehead Gorilla because it was always coked out of its
man.
fucking mind, so they called it Coco.
Is that true?
Yeah,
Hey, Mr. Rogers,
that's a great conspiracy.
get over here, cocksucker.
Coco was on some sort of government brain enhancement,
That turned out to just be cocaine.
and then and then that's how it started to talk.
Is that true?
What if we started that conspiracy?
The gorilla sued
I
cocaine.
brought my iPad. Do you want to?
It sued Cocaine Bear because it was the original cocaine animal.
By the way, the reptilian subreddit is wide open for trolling right now. They are not
We gotta
flagging
do it.
fucking anything.
It's going
on that
off like
shit.
granny porn?
Dude, it is going off like the best gilf porn you've ever seen.
What about this? Coco the gorilla was actually an alien, and they found it, and then they implanted it into a gorilla, and that's how it was communicating.
Possibly. We could
What if it was a
bad.
man in a super realistic gorilla suit who did a lot of
Be
cocaine?
a great. I would love that. It was all
It was
a scam.
it was a gag on Mr. Rogers, but they filmed it and put it out by accident.
Can I tell you something that like keeps distracting me with this new carpet here?
What's that?
I keep thinking that those little red rectangles in between the blue are little tiny canoes, and those are islands, and that they have to wait for the bridges to open and then go.
I could get that. Oh, that does
under
look
the
like that.
thing.
Look, now you're distracting me. A little carpet humor from Andrew here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our carpet portion of the show.
This is actually an Atari carpet.
By the way, do you realize that these are all linked together?
Yes.
You can take one boat and travel to every. Well, not the middle two.
Every
Not the
time
middle
you
two.
guys start saying something that like makes me uncomfortable, I just imagine I'm on one of these boats.
And that's why people
around.
are glad that they pay for this show because Andrew's mesmerized by the carpet.
You know why
We have the Andrew's mesmerized by carpet tier. You can join for $20 where he just stares at it and goes, whoa.
we have a camera just on the carpet, so you can get mesmerized with it.
I think it's the distracted by patterns tier.
Is it possible to get another camera on the carpet and we just put the carpet in the corner
The
of
carpet
screen?
cam.
It'd be good because you're every like 8th show you're laying on the carpet, so we could just have
That
it.
is true. And I don't know.
Is that why you lay down there? You want to get closer to the bridge?
He's on the boat when he's down there. He's actually on the boat.
Dude, my fucking back is a piece of shit.
What happened?
Another thing you have in common with Perry Caravici.
Does he have a bad back?
Bad neck.
What, Perry Cabaricis?
Cal Moreau.
Perry Z. Cabarici?
Your back still not feeling better?
Yeah, it's still sour, dude.
Wait,
you're back to the sandals. You went 1 week with the shoes.
Yeah, I tell you why. Because
your back hurt more?
Yep.
No, it didn't.
It did. Not only that, dude, but these are orthopedic flip-flops for real. They are.
Yeah, no, I know.
They are, dude. I can show you my Amazon.
Yeah, Tommy Bahama orthopedic flip-flops.
These are orthopedic arch support
I
flip-flops.
saw Joe Montana in that commercial. He was wearing them.
Yeah, dude.
They are.
Such
Dude,
thing,
are you?
How can you have arch support
They're
sandals?
also too big for you.
I ordered arch support
I know,
sandals.
but they're also too big for you.
No, they're not. My feet are weirdly shaped.
It's like, no, I'm a size 11.
No, the size I have wide at one place feet where I can't wear a size down.
They go. That's what those are wide in one place sandals.
They are.
That's what the name of them are.
Okay, they're orthopedic sandals. All right.
No,
they really are, and I can prove it.
No,
How?
but no doctor.
I will put
ever.
a picture of my Amazon order up there.
But how do you know that?
Oh, so they
What's
go.
the company? What brand?
I don't know, orthopedics.
AliExpress knockoff orthopedic. They go shoes flip flop for stupid Americans.
So you're saying your back is made for sandals?
So I started wearing shoes like O'Neill suggested, and at first I was like, "This is cool," and then
Like it looked cool, but it didn't help your back.
and then I started getting
You go, I look like an adult when I go to
plantar fasciitis in my left foot hard.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because you're using muscles that you've never used before because your feet are totally fucked up. Here's the problem. And 15 years ago when I started running barefoot, 3 months of excruciating pain. This is where people give up. I powered through, and I've never looked back. My feet have been phenomenal
I
since.
don't know if I can take the advice of run barefoot until your feet hurt. Keep doing it.
No, you're
for
using
3 months. And
no,
you
your
won't get-
calves, your feet, everything.
But my calves didn't hurt. It was
do you
my
want it? Look,
plantar fasciitis.
I'm in fantastic shape. I just got my blood work done.
Yeah, but I'm
This is
basically in
fucking-
the same shape as you.
Just with sandals.
A lot of people
I'm telling
say
ya.
they can't tell us apart.
That is
honestly.
true. That's true.
Why do you get shoes that are super huge? Put the sandals inside the shoes as like an arch support.
And buy some
in
clown.
there.
If you go to a Halloween store, buy some clown shoes.
That might be the answer.
I think you guys might be onto something. Here.
I would love to see
Holtzman
that.
has size 15 or 16 shoes,
Yeah.
and maybe he stuffs paper towels in the.
He
in the
wears them.
toes.
Someone gave him Air Jordans. I can't tear down the Air Jordan.
They're not his size.
Huge fucking.
He makes enough off his pensions to buy Air Jordans. that
I think
fit.
someone also gave him pants that were 10 times his pockets 10 times too big for him.
Those pockets are huge.
Well, he also wears pants. He really. Eleanor was telling me on stage the other night. He was because sometimes he's always like playing with either his jacket or something. He's always touching something. And he was pulling his pants up after every joke. And he's like, "You guys don't stop laughing. This will be up over my fucking head, bitch."
Was that here in Los Angeles?
Yeah, he was in town.
Does he live in another place?
He lives in Austin.
But does he keep his house here?
He does, yes.
This motherfucker has 2 houses.
Yeah.
And one's in one could be moved to Burbank because it's a mobile home. At any point, he could haul it.
It got hit. We never found out if it got readjusted.
It moved.
It was off like a foot and a half.
Yeah, it moved like 18 inches.
That's crazy, dude.
He's like, I measured it. 3 of my dicks. That's right.
Is that what he said?
He called his insurance and goes, it moved 3 cocks.
How many dicks is that? How is each
6-inch dicks.
Whatever.
You couldn't do that math?
No, okay.
Dude, it's because it's probably 18 boats. 18 carpet boats.
You're a real carpet boater.
You guys didn't like my carpet boat thing.
I actually like it because the problem is now that's all I see, and I'm starting to look at the carpet. This is going to derail the show.
I think it was fitting because you said you would leave the country if you were made to get a chimp, and you're looking down at a way to flee.
Yes.
on the carpet.
Yeah, through a series of complicated rivers on a carpet.
On a geometric river system.
By the way, you better find an enclave that works for you, because otherwise it's gonna take you right back to the beginning.
Yeah, well, wait till you start picturing yourself getting off on one of these islands and sitting down having a little picnic in one of the circles.
Here's the thing: if they find you on that island, they'll just start dropping chimps and parachutes all over the island.
They will not, and I won't take
It'll be Lord of the Flies, but with chimps, and they're chasing you down.
What if the chimp, the branch of cops that are now all chimps are tracking you down?
Chimp police.
I'll trick them.
How would you trick them?
By going in any other town, because they're not going to be able to drive a car to find me.
You know what they're going to be? They're called capes. Cop apes.
They're in self-driving cars. They're all in the back seat.
Cop apes, and they wear capes. Capes.
That's the second season.
Dude, a police officer in a cape would scare the fuck out.
Okay, they bring here's.
You'd think they were evil.
Would you watch this? It's Cops has been brought back,
Yeah.
and it's all apes. It's all, you got gibbons, you got gorillas, you got chimps, and they're all,
Orangutans.
and you got bonobos and orangutans. Usually the chief of police,
as the cops,
police.
or
Yeah.
as the criminals.
No,
do it?
as the cops. They're driving around running into shit, and they're like, camera guys are like, there's somebody getting away, and they fucking chase them.
They do an interview, and it's just a gorilla staring at the camera, not saying anything.
Try it, and you can see the camera shaking because the camera gets
You guys
terrified.
legitimately asking if I would watch this show?
Yeah,
That's an awesome show.
That's awesome show.
that's what it's called.
That's awesome show. Cops, capes, cop apes.
Cops, no capes.
No.
Cop apes. That's awesome show.
I would watch this
You're
fucking
amongst
show.
the apes right now.
Aaron, are you? Aaron, have you killed yourself yet? Because we'd like to. Would you watch this show?
Of course.
Capes.
Capes.
He's already ordering merch online.
Aaron, what is this show about?
Our show or
He's
that
still
show?
trying to figure out what scratched him. By the way, Aaron, this place might have a demonic presence that scratched you.
It is spooky season, Aaron.
I bet it was just me doing something.
You think it was softball karma?
I hope not, because I don't deserve it.
I don't deserve it.
I saw that documentary about the devil on trial,
What is this?
about a possessed
on
kid,
trial.
and the Warrens, Lorraine,
Wasn't that
and
an
Ed.
NXS song?
Oh yeah,
Devil on trial.
Devil on trial.
He goes, I like to hang myself while the devil's on trial, jerking my meat, hanging in the closet
For a while. You had it right, man.
Ed and Lorraine, the devil on trial. Do.
Stay for a while.
They're in denial. By the way, Ed and Lorraine Warren are the biggest pieces of shit ever. What a bunch of fucking con people.
What does this have to do with monkeys?
I was just because Aaron may have gotten scratched by a demonic
He thinks
spirit.
Aaron may be possessed.
He may be Pazuzu.
Oh.
By the way, I watched The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, and Pazuzu was the demon that possessed
Shut
Maggie.
up.
What?
Yeah.
Again, we're in
They
a
go, it's
simulation.
Pazuzu.
Another example of the Simpsons being right. And they said the chicks hanging out at Pazuzu's were hot for,
You know
for him.
They said Pazuzu hung out with the hottest heroin chicks, junkies.
You know what fucking Tammy said to me? She goes, I heard your latest beach cops how you want to be Paduki. And I was like, how did she get that wrong? Because she did. She called Pazuzu Pazuki, and then she accidentally called Padudu Paduki.
What a strange thing to be said in a marriage.
Let's call
That's a
the
one
whole,
of one.
whole thing off. That's a great Christmas song. You say Paduki, I say Pazuki.
You say Paduki, I say Padudu.
Padudu.
You say Pazuki, I say Pazuzu.
Let's call the whole
Paduki,
thing
Padudu.
off. We barely did. Well, by the way, I think we've done this bit before.
That's wild! I think you're right!
Also, this is how far we've come. We're repeating Paduki bits. This is what we... Aaron,
What about Pazuki?
I'm going to give you a gun, okay? No one's going to be able to trace this
Should we
gun to
trust
you.
Aaron? He's got a scratch on him he doesn't even know about.
I need you to shoot us at some point with this.
Aaron's like, I got a bullet hole in my wrist. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, we're about to go full old Yeller in our brains.
Aaron, are you having stigmata?
Whoa.
Can you imagine if Aaron's hand started bleeding in the center?
Be a little disturbing.
By the way,
Diet Coke in there would have blood all over.
We would talk about it for about 2 seconds, then we go back to the carpet boats. The greatest thing that ever happened on the show is Aaron gets stigmata, and we're sitting here going, heck, yeah, now, well, let's move on.
By the way, Aaron being the second coming of Christ and then choosing to spend all his time doing rec league softball instead of saving people
That'd be
would be
great.
amazing.
By the way, he tries to catch the softball, and it goes right through his hand.
That's a big hole.
He's
dude.
got extra large stigmata.
He's got softball stigmata.
How big is that hand?
They got
to have a hole
softball
that
nails.
big?
He barely has enough to connect on the side.
By the way, this is not Looney Tunes. You have bones in your hand, dude. It's not like you could just put a
know.
hole in your hand and still
But
wiggle
the
your
stigmata's
fingers.
deep. Stigmata is so deep, the softball puts his hand to sleep.
That big. By the way,
That's never been on the show.
we've done the stigmata so deep. Put the
What? No, what? Really?
Yeah.
No, we have not. This is the first time stigmata has ever been brought up on the show.
And that stigmata runs deep. So deep. Put the Lord
Put
to
that
sleep.
softball through
Put the
your
Lord to sleep. Then he came back.
3 days later, he came back. Pull that ass.
It's the Christian rap.
Stigmata Gymkata.
Oh, look at that.
By the way, also, Aaron, you would have a better swing because you've got less weight in the hands.
No, I think
I don't think that-
You'd swing
inability-
faster.
The fact that he no longer has tendons in his hands is going to throw things off a
He's
bit.
permanent pitcher.
You could put the bat through one hand. Like one hand
Oh.
up and then
That's not
one
going to
hand.
help anything.
Yeah,
dude.
probably not, but it looked cool.
By the way,
It'll look horrific.
when he goes to throw the ball, it's like the old trick where you fake you're going to throw a ball at somebody, but you drop it. But he tries to swing it up, and then the ball just falls in his hole in his hand, and he pitches nothing.
That would be a great comedy for Jesus Softball, the movie.
Ask Earl. He's the
play
first
Jesus.
black hockey player.
That could open for black ice.
So that would be interesting. So if Aaron, keep an eye. If you get stigmata, I would be very interested in exploring that on the show.
Holy shit, no kidding. If you had a biblical level miracle happen to you, I would be interested in talking about that on our podcast.
I'm just saying.
What if he gets?
Offers on the table, Aaron.
What if he experiences the plagues, like frogs and pestilence?
Well, fucking, it looks like somebody had the plague in that toilet. The shit streaks were unbelievable.
Yeah, that was the 11th plague that the Egyptians had.
The table read diarrhea.
The Gary Cole shit plague.
Turns it won't flush was the last one.
Aaron, where was the food from?
It was like a pizza place.
Local or chain?
Small local chain.
Okay, won't say the name, but it may have caused some diarrhea.
I'd love some pizza, man.
Okay, let me order some.
Would you want us to serve it to your brand new house in Burbank?
Okay.
Andrew DeWitt, come on down.
And the only problem is the price you pay for this house is twice a week. We drop an old chimp off. You have to smoke with him for an hour on the porch.
Okay. I don't know if I could do it.
You have a chimp neighbor.
Oh, goddamn.
Dude, and he comes over twice a week to smoke cigarettes. You would love it. You used
This
to smoke.
neighborhood's gone to shit.
You would love to smoke again.
Get off my lawn, you dirty ape.
Smoking, man.
What?
I don't need to get back into tobacco.
Dude, it would be so awkward sitting there smoking with a chimp. Because what would you talk about? And you would feel like you need to talk to him about something.
I just found out that one of my relatives, I won't say who.
Is a chimp?
Yeah.
We just got him tested. Turns out he's a chimp.
Yeah. The rest of us are 90% Norwegian, 20% French, but one of us is full chimp.
1% chimpanzee.
And the whole time he was just wearing a little sailor's outfit, but he was fully looked like a chimp. You're like, something's off about
One
this
of my
guy.
relatives has been secretly doing dip for the last 25 years and somehow kept it a secret from all of us.
Oh, that's not
Immediate
bad.
family or extended?
Possibly.
Your dad?
I don't
Possible.
know. I don't know.
Your
who.
dad?
No, I don't. It's not my dad, but I don't know.
Your cousin?
Could be my cousin.
I don't think
What
that's
if it was you and that's how you
It's not
phrased
me.
it?
It is not
That
me.
would be a crazy way to phrase
It's
it.
crazy to find
that's
it
not
out.
that shocking.
How'd you find it out?
It's such an easy thing to hide.
Because this person was talking to me over the phone about why they were having so much diarrhea.
and why they have a huge tumor on their lip.
Oh, and they said it, and you were like, "Wait, what?" And they're like,
Yeah,
"Oh yeah, I've been doing it for 20
How did you figure it out? One day they came and they had to have like 3/4 of their lower jaw removed, and they're like, "What's happened?" Well,
I told
secretly,
this person that they need to quit.
Maybe the Coke can was a dip, a shit and dip.
Oh, by the way, what if
that could
drink
be.
from this Diet Coke can for your 3 wishes, but it's been spit dip?
Oh, you puke.
One
so
guy
hard.
blew it for everybody.
What if that puke? You're like, oh, my stomach's never felt better.
Oh God! My dad had an antique spittoon, a brass antique spittoon, and at the bottom of
This sounds like your dad was the one dipping. He goes, we had it. It was always full. And we never knew why.
But I see why somebody in the family was led down this path. They were looking at that beautiful artifact.
But the bottom of it, if you reach
had
inside
a
of it,
dead goldfish.
Oh, dude, you imagine that? Hey, this is a great spittoon. We have live fish swimming around in your dip.
dude, they swim real fast
dip
for a
sauce.
while, but then the nicotine would kill them.
They got a bad headache.
Yeah.
I used to love to dip, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
Oh, at the bottom of the spittoon was hardened over with actual old dip.
Really?
Yeah. Like it was like it was permanently in there.
It's like a skillet. You can't get all the remnants off.
But it was like we would feel it when we were kids. We were like, "Is this plastic?" Like
Did
it was all bumpy.
Did
and
you
black.
ever eat Cheerios or anything out of it?
Yeah, I ate Cheerios out of a cowboy spittoon.
I would.
You're like, Dad, why my cereal?
I'm a real cowboy dad.
Why is my head spinning?
It's all very
Dude,
dark.
I used to puke all the time, but I loved the dip.
Have you seen the people in Oktoberfest doing fucking nicotine
Snuff?
bumps? The
Oh,
snuff
Oh,
bumps?
dude,
They're crazy.
So, there was a while that we were all into snuff, dude. If you do snuff for 2 weeks, you will be blowing snuff out. By the way, have you seen how fine the powder is?
Yeah.
I once threw it at the windshield of my buddy's car. Dude, I have never seen such fine dust in my fucking life. It was going in his windows. It was so.
Snuff bomb.
But so there was a while. It was probably like 3 months where we were just doing snuff.
Did you love it?
That's terrible. It's like fucking. You might just do coke.
I know.
It's better to do. You'll have less fucking sinus issues doing coke than you will snuff.
It was weird seeing.
I can't believe they sell it.
All these Germans in Oktoberfest. I thought they were all doing lines of coke because they're doing snuff off of boobs and stuff.
Is it related to Oktoberfest? Or
Yeah,
just-
I guess it is now.
No, it's just related. Germans love to fucking smoke and take. They love anything nicotine.
Do they really?
Oh, dude, they love to smoke like every Lufthansa flight that I did as a kid. They had ashtrays, and they were. I think they were the last airline to get rid of the smoking
Not
section
Air
on
France.
fucking
Air
planes.
France would have a lot too.
Any of those European like Germany, France. I don't know much about Spain, but France they still love to smoke.
They use a cigarette smoke to cover the BO.
Is that true? I'll say this about France. Every city I went to, I was the fattest motherfucker there.
Is that what they take? Congratulations.
There he is! They give me a red, white, and blue ribbon that says fattest motherfucker in
Like,
the
look at my
city.
jacket. I'm covered.
I am not kidding. Every city, I was the fattest person alive in that city.
Because they walk a lot. Everybody walks and rides their bike.
Yeah, they're way healthier than us.
Well,
you think
I don't know about that. The food they eat is delicious, but it's nothing but butter and cream, and they smoke, and they
Baguettes.
drink.
Yeah.
Do you think what's holding you back is you're not living in France? At Burbank, you're going to gain weight. France, I think.
They have a Burbank in France.
I think I'll be.
What if they had that? And they also have a John Wayne Airport.
What if your wish you didn't specify what Burbank? You ended up in some random.
You know how
Burbank.
China has a Paris in China, a whole city
yeah.
that's like Paris? What if in fucking France they have a whole city and it's got everything that Burbank? It's got all the same stores.
Yeah, then
and
I'd
everything.
definitely live there because then I'd have universal health care.
And you'd be the thinnest motherfucker.
Yeah, because they're like Burbank is known for it's big.
Are we number one? Are we the first fattest country?
No, I think who's catching up is like Saudi Arabia.
Oh, really?
It's become chic to be overweight,
To be a
and they
sheik.
love fast food, and so every fast food operation has opened up in all these Middle Eastern countries, and people go there. It's like fine dining because it's new.
They're like, look at this fucking Whopper.
He goes, I'll eat 5.
That sounds like a Saudi prince.
That sounds like a Frenchman.
Look at this fucking Whopper.
Oh yeah, Guapo. Hey, Red Azizi, what are you doing here?
I just didn't Bill Burr just go to whatchamacallit?
Yeah, he was in whatchamacallit.
What's the place called?
The
Dubai?
factory?
Rommeldal. What is that place?
Rommel
called?
doll?
Ronald Dahl? Ronald Dahl?
Rommel?
What?
The
what was
military
the place he
leader?
just went to with my buddy Nate Craig. What is that place?
He was just in Greece.
No, before that, after that. Wait,
He was in Dubai.
Dubai. That's it.
I
That's
said
what it's called.
Dubai.
Did you?
Yeah.
God, I didn't hear it at all.
They call it duty by. Duty bisexual.
Hope he didn't.
Duty bisexual. They call a Muslim country duty bisexual.
That's what I would call it.
You can't kiss in Dubai publicly.
That's true.
But you can French kiss in certain areas. They'll have like a square, and they're like,
it's like a smoking room.
yeah, French kiss
In the airport, they're like, you can go in the French kiss room.
Get your French kissing out of the way now.
You're like, oh, I was just I was in Dubai.
I would make out with my wife the whole flight there. Then when we land, we're like, no, we can't do anything.
Don't even think about getting on these lips.
By the way, she's a psycho. She would do that. That's the kind of shit she would. I wouldn't go there with her because she'd try to pull some shit like that.
Dude, we were on the phone talking the other day. You said that she'd painted a clown face on her ass and she was walking backwards.
She was walking on her hands.
Was that true? And talking with her butt?
Okay.
That's what you told me.
Ace Ventura prank.
She has a dildo sticking out with a clown head on it, and her legs and her feet are clapping.
She had a dildo sticking out that was the tongue of the clown. It was going.
No,
that would be the wildest.
That's the neck of the clan. Neck of the clown.
Ku Klux Klan?
And then Ku Klux
And then
Klan. Does that exist? Does the Ku Klux Klan exist?
He's like,
That'd be great.
Hey, white kids,
Business idea.
you entertain
That'd be great.
Klan rallies
He goes-
with a clown.
He goes, look at this. How far? What? There's a cross in my sleeve, and it's on fire.
No, he makes a cross out of the balloons, then he lights it on fire.
And then it pops.
Yeah, and he's like, look at that.
And
White
then
power.
he's like, hey, it's me, Whitey the Clown.
Everybody.
And then he has face paint on his sheet. He's got the clown hood. By the way,
big red nose.
how did they get the clown hood to stay or the hood on the clan suit to stick up?
They put a road cone in there.
Was it, or did they have cardboard? Dumbest design ever. Like, how did they get it to stick
Must
up?
be the same way like the Pope,
Yeah.
what are
Yeah,
they
but
called?
think about every doorway you're walking into. You're gonna bump it.
Oh, they do a triangle. You have to walk through like a pattern.
The penitents do that in Europe, and people think it's the Klan. People who don't know, like young kids, think
it's
it's
the Wu-Tang Clan.
On the
Well, yeah, it's like
internet.
the swastika, even though it's reversed.
Yeah.
It's
The Indian swastika.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's the good
it's
one.
the Indian hatred of Jews.
They're like,
It's not the traditional.
We're the good swastika.
It's not the traditional white hatred of
I don't
Jews.
think you can use the good swastika.
How about the
Yeah.
other swastika, like the other white meat?
He goes, no. Indian people are like, we're not affiliated with these psychos. We have our own
This is the
Jewish
Hin-
hatred.
Yeah, this is the cool Hindu.
We started it.
Yeah, Hindu hatred of Jews.
Ku Klux Klan is, I think, a good new character for the show. Andrew, you get a puppet going.
Oh, hey.
Hey, whites.
Whites only.
Who's here ready to talk about black on black crime?
Let's talk about crime statistics in
like
Chicago.
racist statistics and like fucking horrific shit.
Oh, whoa. He goes, kids, guess what? Today, we're going to bleach your assholes to get all the brown off your body.
He goes, well, all right. Well, I think race mixing is wrong.
He's like, I'm going to do a sketch. What is this? This is a race trader. He's been dating interracially.
He explains why not to date interracially.
Hey, come over here, kids. Gather around. Whites only.
A Christian puppet named Ku Klux the Clown who
Yeah.
talks about not dating interracial.
And by the way, he's got...
By the way, not far off from some of the shit.
I bet
That could happen
It
in the
could
South,
exist.
dude.
I wouldn't be.
He's got
shocked.
cake and Kool-Aid punch, and both of them are whites only. There's a sign that says whites only. Whites only cake.
Let the other people make their own food. That's what he said.
Look, I don't dislike them. I'm just saying we should just stick to our own.
Yeah, why can't they have their side of town and we have our side?
Yeah, he's like, look at this puppet. Like, look at this blue dog, and look at this black blue dog. Now they're fine, but just don't let them mix. It's all white balloon animals.
He tries to do. He tries
all
to,
white
He
balloons.
tries to do the friendly racist thing that they do in the South.
He's like, when you guys get a little bit older, I'll really talk
He could
real
be
talk.
Ku Klux Klan, the friendly racist.
That'd be great.
But that is growing up in the South. There were friendly racists who would say fucking horrific shit like, I'm even friends with some of them,
Yeah.
but our people shouldn't be mixing all the time.
Yeah.
That's all. Why can't we have our own
Can't be
culture?
too good a friend.
Right, exactly. And you'd be like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, why
He's
are
like,
you...
and I respect them. I just think they need to stay on their side, and then we can stay. We have our own two different things going on.
There were people like that.
I grew up in Indiana. You don't think I knew guys that were in white supremacist groups.
General Cody and Bruce Comanche are saying this part of this bit was censored by the internet.
For real?
That's what they're both saying.
No, the internet just dropped out.
How dare you?
It's being censored by Spectrum Cable.
Probably because I was on my phone Googling Ku Klux Klowns to see if it all existed.
That's hilarious.
He's trying to order one into the show.
Spectrum goes, oh no, with another person's Googling Ku Klux Klan.
There's a song called Ku Klux Klowns by a band called Black Engine out of Italy.
Out of Italy?
2007.
Ku Klux Klan?
I would have thought that would be Insane Clown Posse.
No, I don't know if that's
Pro or anti?
Yeah, because in Italy, it could be a far left organization or a deep right organization.
Because even within Italy, like, you got the blonde-haired, blue-eyed ones up north, and then you got the black-haired, brown-eyed ones in the south, and even they are like, eh.
They had a guy thrown out of a Warhammer tournament from Italy who showed up dressed as Adolf Hitler and signed his name as A. Painter. Because I guess Adolf
James
was a
Painter's
painter.
father?
Yeah, Adolf Painter, James Painter's brother.
That's my father. I can't do it. I don't know him, so I can't do his bit.
He's like, this guy, my dad likes to paint. Big deal. He's also a Nazi.
Maybe you heard of him. Adolf Hitler.
It makes me guilty when I masturbate, thinking about my father being a Nazi.
Was that guy trying to get in people's heads?
I don't know, but he was thrown out.
Was he trying to get in people's pants? Because there are a lot of chicks who have like a fucking Nazi fantasy.
They were thinking of face. You know who dressed up as a Nazi is old redhead Harry, Prince Harry.
Oh, yeah.
Went to a party and he's like, hey, my family's racist. Who would have thought?
By the way,
Hitler tell about this giant African diamond on this piece of jewelry we stole.
By the way, Hitler definitely would have killed him. He's a redhead. He did. He wants the blonde hair. You don't want redheads. Yeah. What are you gonna have? A bunch of redheads running around?
Redhead chicks.
I think he would have fucked.
I mean, redhead chicks are great. Redhead dudes. The problem is you need redhead dudes to make redhead chicks.
Yeah. Well, I've only got a red beard. Okay.
Redhead
so
chicks
don't
are the
worry.
fucking
Bill
best.
Burr, if you're listening, because he is a patron, don't take offense
He
to
shaved
this.
his head. He doesn't know. he's got rid of his heritage.
Is that why he did it? Because he was scared to be rounded up?
Redheaded people that shave their head are considered like Sammy Sosa.
He's
Like
white.
people that bleach
You're saying
their
that Bill
skin.
Burr is white passing now.
Here's what I always wondered, and I was like, because the redhead breed is dying out, but you know how they force pandas to breed? Why don't they force redheads to breed?
They have a program at a lot of zoos.
I think I told you guys that
It's separate. They're like, there's living quarters in the back. It's an apartment complex.
there was some kind of junior KKK for kids in our hometown. And
Call 1-800-KKK for kids.
they were handing out flyers at our high school.
Were you like, I'm not only the president, I'm a member of the club.
I gave one to my friend Gene. He goes, I can't take this. I'm Jewish. And they're like, oh, man, let me get that pamphlet back.
Yeah, I don't want to waste paper.
Don't
on
give
you.
it to him. They're like, well, first of all, clean it off.
Yeah.
Second of all, it's redistributed.
He's like, you guys are cool. You just do your own thing, and we'll do ours.
It will kill you later at lunch.
That was the beauty of it. The people would do that, and then, but when confronted, they would often kind of backtrack because they didn't actually like the confront. Like,
Yeah.
if you were like, yeah, why? I mean, or whatever, you're Jewish. They'd be like, well, yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah.
it's cool, but you know,
That start of the sentence is very familiar. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying.
I don't have a problem
I'm
with.
just saying that I'm in this organization that is one of the most evil in America.
because oftentimes
Let's leave it at that.
they didn't know why they were. I knew a lot of people just didn't know. It was just like that was just how you were fucking raised.
I
They're
think,
like,
you
that
know,
was the
I think
people
at
you
some
grew up
point you've
around.
seen enough cultural osmosis to know that joining the KKK is not just a family tradition.
I do it for the social.
Yeah, at some point you
social
but
environment.
when you're like a teenager, people are fucking doing it, man. Oh, dude, there was so. I mean, there was a Klan rally in the town next to me.
That's
we went to
crazy,
go
dude.
see it. We're like, this is nuts.
It's like rushing a fraternity. They order all the pizza, bring in the chicken wing.
Oh, speaking of seeing crazy things, did you guys ever see that Christian lady on campus doing that thing where she's like, after one drink, she'll suck your dick. And everyone's like going, yeah!
She's like,
After
no, it's not
2
good.
drinks, she'll fuck your dick. And everyone's like going, ah!
What's she going to do after 3
And
drinks?
they go, 3 drinks, 3 drinks. Like, after 3 drinks, she'll let you put it in her ass. And everyone goes fucking nuts. And they go, 4 drinks.
Is this a Holtzman bit?
Where is this going?
After 4 drinks, she will put a strap-on dildo on and peg your ass.
And just you say, yeah!
No, everyone goes nuts. Do you know what I'm talking about?
What?
Have you seen
Hold
this
on.
thing?
Wait. What is the point? What's she trying to teach? What's the lesson here?
Saying like
That
alcohol
drinking-
will
that
lead
drinking
to
leads to sin.
the devil.
Oh, and they're saying, "Oh, boo!"
She's saying all that's bad.
Or
Yeah,
they
she's saying that's bad,
Are they
yeah.
cheering like this is awesome?
They're
Yes.
cheering like this is awesome because she's doing it on a college campus.
They did a wrestling
Oh,
chant.
yeah.
This is awesome.
Wow.
No, it's not. Stop.
How many
Stop that
drinks for
chant.
her to bring her friend in?
See if you can find that, Danish.
One shot of Jaeger, and she will 69.
And she's saying all that is bad?
Yeah, she's saying it's bad. It's
And then
leading
she
to
goes,
sin.
and here's the bad news. 3 shots of whiskey and your dick won't work.
She never gave him practical advice like that. You know?
That'd be crazy. And she goes, but, and by the way, this is the Lord Jesus Christ who's saying this. He's giving you whiskey dick because he thinks.
I don't think he's ever weighed in on getting pegged. You know?
Is this Cindy
should.
Smock, evangelical preacher, TikTok star,
maybe,
Sister
yeah,
Cindy?
Yeah, maybe that's
Let's
it.
see.
Well, let me see if
You
that-
say Sister Sin?
Sister-
That's a porn. That's
Sister
a duty
Sin.
porno.
This is it. This
She's
is,
an older lady?
yeah.
That's
See
a
if the
duty
video.
eating porn, Sister
Just
Sin.
the audio is fine, you know, because it's going to be a while.
She is
to get
marching with she has a selfie stick.
She's
Which college is this?
I don't know.
Oh, she's at LSU.
Jesus, not the place you want to go to preach fucking celibacy.
She
Louis
says
abstinence.
She says Sister Cindy, this is her speaking, is now a gay icon. I love the gays, but not in a gay way.
She said that?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
She, I guess, is inclusive, but she doesn't want to fuck them.
She's trying to be inclusive.
She wants to be friends.
But, well, now we know her name. We can look up the video.
Okay.
Sister Cindy.
Sister Cindy. Abstinence.
Abstinence.
Dude, I love abstinence-only programs, by the way. The least effective sexual...
We used to have a chant in our school. It was
Education.
abstinence. It's the best nymphs of them all.
Did you really have that, Jay?
Well, this is it says she was visiting Ball State, I think, when this
Balls State?
with David Letterman.
And by the way, Balls State in Indiana is it is like where tardos go. By the way, I don't even think I could get in there.
Is that the slogan?
Ball State, where the Tardos go.
I don't even think I could get in. My grades in high school were so bad. I loved, dude. It was like a strip mall college camp. It was such a hillbilly school. I loved it. I had 2 buddies that went there, and it was I don't even know if it was a school. I think it was just a bar. It was just a bar that was open.
Where the Tardos go.
It was, dude. If you're like, hey, where are you going? Ball State. You're like, Ball State Tardos.
Isn't that their mascot?
Yeah.
The Ball State Tardo?
The Ball State Retardo.
What does he look like?
He looks like Sloth from Goonies.
He's a big, puffy, felt sloth from Goonies.
He's just smelling his finger. The thing of him is just him smelling his finger.
Hey, you guys.
That's what he
let's go
said.
Ball State.
And they tried to steal tried to steal the Ball State Retardo once. And he beat the shit out of him because he had retard strength.
Did we switch over to the Patreon yet, or did we forget?
No, we're still out in the public.
That's
It's on
crazy.
public feed. You know?
That's
Public
crazy.
Is it crazy? This is my life. I live
now or never.
I don't want to be at Ball State forever.
I'm just gonna tard while I'm a tard.
I'm saying I couldn't even get into there. That's how tarded I am.
I thought you went there.
No, I had I went there to party.
This guy went to the Tardos school to party. They said, "Dear Ryan, Thank you for your application to Tardo State Balls. We regret to inform you that your grades are so terrible that you can't come.
But we're happy to inform you.
Please come to the campus and party your ass off.
We didn't think you would bring a lot of social.
That is what because I hated school. I had a class. I had some visual media class, and then she finally kicked me out for being so disruptive. So I threw my books in the garbage, and she goes, "Go to the principal's office." I go, "I'm going home. I'm not coming back here." And I threw my books in the garbage, and I went home. So.
What were you doing that was disruptive?
Somebody dug my. First of all, my oral presentations were hilarious. They're just basically like stand-up comedy routines. And people were dying, and she's like, "This is not," and I go, "Look, people love it." We're switching over.
We got a big tease.
I think someone found.
We got a big tease, Sister Cindy, coming up after the break.
So go to patreon.com/beachcop.
Look at that, best belly in France, right there.
He wins awards, people.
Biggest belly in France for sure.